Here she is. So what I got here, I picked this up over the summer. It's a 1973 Triumph 750 Bonneville. Now, I got a few pictures I'll probably stick in the video, show you what it looked like when I bought her. She was a bit hurting for a 41-year-old bike, so I did a fair amount of work to this thing. As you can see, she's desperate need of a paint job, but I always do the mechanical end first. So I'll start the front end. I had to put new tires on her. Had to replace the upper fork legs. The lower legs are fine. Put new seals and cleaned her up inside. She was a bit hurting. And she came with these European style handlebars. I bought another set of handlebars to replace them with, but turns out I kind of like those. Especially where there's no windshield. It leans you forward into the wind pretty nice. And yeah, that's actually not too bad. So anyway, I rebuilt the forks, put a new front tire on her. Got this fancy chrome cover, put that on over the calipers. That was pretty damn fugly caliper. I had to rebuild the master cylinder. I ended up replacing this barrel. It was pitted up pretty bad. I got a new kit for it when I bought it, but she was so messed up it would have been a waste of time. Yeah. Let's see what else did I do. I got to replace the rubber bushings for the P-clamps that hold your handlebars on. New speedometers on it. She's got aftermarket signals on her. I'll put in, like I said before, I'll put in a picture, but I never cared for the 70s style air box that was on these things, and the damn rubber intakes never fit right anyway. So I bought these, and they're only plastic. Unfortunately, you can't get them metal. I see on eBay you can get them made of fiberglass, but they go on pretty good, and they converted the whole look of the bike. So I put the 60 style air cleaners on the carburetors. We got the 60 style. Well, originally there was an oil tank here and a cover like this on the other side, but this is what they call an oil and frame bike. I think it's 70 they came out with the oil and frame. Yeah, I never liked them, but 71 I think the seat was higher, and the only ones I rode back in the day had the high seat. Didn't like them. This one, they lowered the rear section of the frame, lowered the seat. I actually really enjoy riding this motorcycle. It's very comfortable. You wouldn't think so to look at her, but this bike actually rides pretty nice. She had the Norton style mufflers on it, but they were for a Norton. You can get these mufflers for to fit the 750 Triumph, and I've had to replace these exhaust mounts because some genius welded them right to the friggin' mufflers. So new mufflers, replaced them out. The rear speedo drive is new, put a new rear tire on it. The original fender, somebody had taken a belt sander grinder to her and ripped all the chrome off it. It looked like he used about 50 grit paper. Plus it was all welded up, so I ended up buying a brand new aftermarket stainless steel rear fender. So that's brand new on there. And I had to rebuild the taillight, new lens. Here in Alberta, get these great big god awful license plates. And that's so the photo radar can get a good picture of you if you go smoking by one of those. I highly recommend you use double brackets, which is stock on these bikes. You get a good support. I made a big aluminum plate to boot. It's only 1 inch. Talking funny as my damn jaw's frozen from riding. It's only 7-8 degrees out there today. So I made this plate up, the double bracket, and I bolted, as you can see, the lower part of the license plate here. So keep that. It started cracking to pieces already, the plate, so that's all fixed up. That works really well. If you're going to put a new rear fender in one of these bikes, man, set the whole day aside, because you got to drill all the holes. Start here at the front mount, loosen those 2 bolts there. Doubt if you can see that. It's a U-type bracket that bolts to the lower part of the rear fender. Start here, work your way back, and get those nice big 1/4 inch fender washers. Those are inch, I think, or inch. Yeah, I think they're 1.25 inches. So, yep. Oh, every bolt in there has got a big old fender washer. See, my battery's crapping out. But yeah, it's a pretty quick walkthrough of what I did to the bike. It's got the crankcase breather hose on her. Thought about omitting that. In the end, I decided to put it on. That's brand new. You can get a lot of parts for these bikes. I deal with Moto Parts in Edmonton. He's actually, that's where I bought the machine. So, but it's not too often he doesn't have what you need for these things. But there she is, my 1973 Triumph Bonneville 750.